Welcome. Today I want to show how to create a custom component in Jetpack Compose, and as an example we will try to create a pie chart that will look something like this when we are done, and as a bonus we will create a legend as well. So let's get started. So to start with, we will create a new composable function that we will call pie chart, and it will be based on canvas, so we can paint what we want on it. And I want to be able to configure the canvas from the outside, so I will take in a modifier as an argument to our function. That makes it so that we can call our pie chart function with a modifier, and we can configure it from the outside. So we can, for example, give it a size of 300 pixels times 200, and also give it a background. For example, let's make it a light gray color, and we can actually see a preview by clicking on this little icon in the left hand side, and we can see our canvas as a gray rectangle 300 times 200, and I want to build our pie chart from slices of a circle, and we can draw slices of a circle by calling draw arc, and let's say a color red, and we give it the start angle of the circle and the how big part of the slice of the circle we want it. So this is 120 degrees, and we also give it a Boolean true, which means that it will be drawing the all the way into the center of the circle. And if we preview this, we see a part of a circle. It does start at the east position. I want it to start at the north position, so I'll give it minus 90 as the start position instead. And if we see, if I make the canvas or the pie chart 300 times 100 instead, we see that the whole area is squeezed together, and that's kind of what we want. So if you want a non-round pie chart, we can configure it from outside, but or if we want a round one, we just make the width and the height the same values, and we will get a perfect circle. Now let's create some data to give to the pie chart, and the data will be in the form of pie slices, and a slice will have a value of type float, and we will make our pie chart take slices, and they will be a list of pie slices. And let's create some slices. I want to have, let's say, a list of, let's make a list of floats. Like this. So we have 5 different float values, and I will create a pi slice from each value. So just say new pi slice, and let's call it pi slice. And I will give it the value. So now we have a list of pi slices that we can send in to our pie chart. I will also remove the background for now. So now we need to draw all the slices. So for each slice, I will say for each. And I also want to have the index of each slice. So we have the index and the slice. And for each slice, we want to draw an arc. And the arc will have a starting angle. And it will actually be calculated by taking all the previous slices. So it's slices, we take all the slices up until current index, and we will pick out the value of the slice and sum them up. And the sweep or the length of the slice will actually be the slice value, but we actually need to convert both of these to degrees, and to do that we say 360 degrees times the value divided by the sum of all the values, which we have not calculated yet. The sum of all the values is the same as slices map like this. And the sweep we have to do the same thing for 360 times the value divided by the sum. And now we can replace values in here. We still want it to start north, so we remove 90 degrees, and the sweep will be sweep. And now we paint it. We get a full circle. Right now all the slices are red. So let's give each slice a color of its own. Color. And let's give it random colors. Each slide get a random color for now. And this is not a function that's in Kotlin, so we have to create it. Create an extension function here. And we say that the color is random long between 0 and FF. So this is completely white, so it will be a color between 0 and completely white. And we also have to add on the alpha channel because we don't want transparent slices. So this should give a random color. And we also need to bring out the color from the slice and replace it when we draw the arc. So it will be the slice color. Let's draw it there. And yeah, since we have random colors, each time we run it, it will get new colors. And let's make it a bit smaller. Let's also create a legend for this pie chart. So I want to put in a legend to the right side of the chart, and it will use the same data, and that will also be a composable function legend. It will take the data or slices as a list of pie slices, and I want to draw a column where each row will be one slice. So we will loop over the slices for each slice. We will create one row, and we can write some text. And let's start with just say item with the number. Let's pick the index. Index, and the index is 0 based, so we add 1 to it, and then we'll get a list with one row for each slice. And to connect each row to a slice, we can draw a box, and let's make a box of size 10, and give it the color from the slice, like that. Have a legend. It looks a bit crooked, so let's add an alignment. Center vertically, And maybe we can give the row some arrangement like this, spaced by 10 pixels here as well, and pixels. That gives it some space between the box and the text, and we can do the same for putting some distance between the pie chart and the legend. There. So that's how we create a custom component in Jetpack Compose. Thank you for watching.